And we are live. So officially, we got it. All right. So I just want to make sure that you've been doing good. You haven't been trolling around. Okay. I understand that things are the way they are, but it's been a rough time of work. I've been active and busy. Um, I've been telling myself I'm gonna do another live. Um, just so you know, these videos that I make is a hobby. These streams are a hobby. Is I do not monetize. I'm gonna keep repeating. Eventually, things may change, may not. But you know, I like to do these lives, regardless of what people say, regardless of what they think. It's just how it is, and I have no problem doing this. But we're on late night, and I'm gonna keep pushing these videos sooner or later. Hold on a second. Pushing these videos. There you go. We got it. Yeah. A red. So, so 4th of July is coming. Do you have any benevolent thoughts besides everything we've seen? Okay, we understand politics step in so bad, like never before, and you know there's a lot of people thinking that is this made up or is just something that truly happens. I mean, I don't know. I do think that everything that happens is for a reason, you know? Whether it's made up or not, hey, you're still here. You're lucky. Tonight might be not the luck for a lot of people, okay? You're in America, and I'm very proud to be part of the country that embraces everyone, everyone worldwide. This is the most powerful nation on earth, and I'm so proud. So, you know, I haven't even touched my laptop, my streaming laptop, because I've been busy. We're all working, you know. So occasionally, you're gonna start seeing me much more um, in social media and other platforms. But here is the big juice that I would like to share something. Look, recently we had our president celebrating at the UFC. We all saw that, right? And let's take a look where we stay at. We're gonna be trolling here platforms. So let's go to X. Um, oh boy, what percentage? Oh crap! Yeah, yeah, sure. Yo, there you go. There you go. All right, so look at this. I haven't seen this. You heard it? Look at that. Look at that, man. Wow. You see people doing that stuff. Don't you think they are, bruh? Yeehaw. President is there. Of course. It must be there. You know? Hold on. USA. Is a video not having Calvary? Bro. Look at that, bro. Hey yo. I wish that could have sound. I don't understand why. Bruh. Oh wow. Alright, so let's keep going. America 250 celebrations begin with Trump LED ceremony. Of course, man. Why not? President Donald Trump formally kicked off celebrations for America's 250th anniversary, claiming he just restored the country. Bro, this is ABC, bro. Can you see it there? Bruh. They always gonna throw, bro. Look, I'm gonna keep repeating this and I'm gonna keep pushing. If you do go against agendas that are socialist, communist, Marxist, and some sort of religion that they are weaponizing just to have these type of laws, um and you just want to give freedom to people, you're gonna be hatred, rage, and instances there's gonna be attempts against you. I'm not making this up. We are living it with this president, our president. So, and not just that, Jesus Christ said, in this world you will find hate. So, regardless, if you do something good about, oh wow, look at this, a golden gift to the White House for its 250th birthday year. Wow, this is amazing. That must be gold. That must be gold, bro. Not even. Just imagine this eagle on Biden's or somebody else, Democrat. They would have just like painted like golden chrome paint, Rust-Oleum, and the gold would be gone. Hey yo, what the event scheduled for June 14th? So, so it was brought by. Yo, get out of here, Bruh, what the heck? We're recapping, bro. Why can I hear that stuff? Hold on. Hold on. I don't understand why can I hear that stuff. You should allow me to. Hold on. I want to stop. Just make sure. Bro, this is crazy, dude. All right. There you go. Something.
America, and together we are making it bigger and better and stronger.
Now
And
I fixed
tonight,
it.
right here on the National Mall, we are beginning the most unforgettable birthday party any country has ever seen. Oh, you're going to have a good time. And 10 days from now, our country will celebrate one of the most monumental milestones in human history. We will mark 250 years of glorious American freedom.
Wow.
In 1776, our founding fathers met in Philadelphia and changed the world forever and ever with a thing called the Declaration of Independence.
Independence.
We all made, and you know that, free and equal by the hand of Almighty God. There has never been anything like the United States of America, and together we are making it bigger and better and stronger and far more
USA.
exceptional than ever before. Today, we have the largest economy on earth. We have the strongest military on earth. We have the most powerful technology on earth. We have the greatest culture on earth. And above all, we have the greatest people on earth.
Yes.
Greatest.
USA.
Tonight, as we stand on the edge of our
USA.
250th year of independence, I am thrilled to declare that America is back.
Yep. America is back. Actually, hold on. Hold on. Should have worried. I should have worried since the very first beginning of my life. That's how it is, boy. Gotta put this stuff because I got these new earbuds. I'm testing. They're way longer, but still we got that. Keep it going. So I just need the corn dog, but I ate it already. This is the most beautiful and powerful country. Yo, I knew it. We all knew it. We just been tarnished. We just been silent. Back then, if you would have said something, you would. What I'm saying back then, I'm talking like 2010 until 2024. Clearly, you would be banned. You would be tarnished. There would be people telling other finger flirting, okay, and telling some other people, look, this guy is bad, so we don't need him. We're gonna need you to silence him. It happened to Trump, and the biggest capability is that, oh yeah, really? You want to do that to me? Fine, cool. You want to silence me? Guess what? I'm gonna create my own social media, and I'm gonna make it. And it's powerful. Truth Social is powerful, dude. You know, I upload a video, boom, immediately going. I mean, sometimes your internet, bro, that's the mentality. See that? This is amazing, man. Look at what Biden's had, bruh. Yeah. Look at this. Yo, get out of here, bro. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. Look at this, bruh. This guy, of course, engineer, inventor, user to Nobelist. Bro. Bro. What do you think? What do you think is happening there? What do you think is going on? Hey, yo, that's crazy. I'm gonna show you what. Okay. I'm not that sophisticated with that, but I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Hey, yo, what? Bruh. Wait. Oh boy. All right. Bro, I gotta find it, man. Yo. Okay. Bruh. You see that? Yo. Hold on. I had him. I had the tone, but you know, hey yo, bro, this stuff is crazy, yo. Look at this. So let's listen to this crap.
You are beautiful.
You are heard.
You belong.
You are understood.
You are loved.
And you belong. One of the bravest and most inspiring people I've ever known.
You're welcome.
Good folks.
Can we take a little video? Hi, Mr. President. It is an honor, fans' rights and human rights. Oh, it's a video.
What the? Three dudes.
Are we topless at the White
What
House?
the? So that was a picture.
Thank you.
Yeah, we saw in the
Happy Pride
beginning.
Month.
That is,
Pride Year.
bruh.
Happy Pride Month.
Bro, that That is crazy. Hey, yo, bro.
Yep, that's right. I got something to say. Here we go.
I pledge my allegiance
To the flag, yep. You know,
I pledge my allegiance to America.
Yeehaw.
only to America. I pledge allegiance to one nation under God. Amen. And I pledge allegiance to our indivisible republic with liberty, that's sweet, sweet liberty and justice for all. Liberty and justice for all, yeah, for one and all, for everyone. I remember pledging my allegiance with my hand held over my heart. Every morning to our American flag, yep, that's how our day would start. We all stood up in school, we all stood together, yeah, we stood side by side through any kind of weather. We pledged our allegiance as one people, there's only one, not two or three, it's just one people. To the flag of the United States, the flag of the USA. We pledged allegiance to the flag, to the flag of America. I still see it waving in the wind so long ago. When I was a kid, many Americans paid the ultimate price. My daddy told me everything they did. I couldn't believe what they actually did. They did it. They surely did it. You know they did. They gave it all. They laid down their lives for you and me. That's why our American flag still flies free. So free. Still flying free today. They died all over the world, far from family, so far away, so far away. So many never came home again, never hugging mama's neck again. They resting right where they fell, wherever their bones are laying. They did it for me, they did it for you, they did it for the red, white, and blue. They put their hand in the air and said, I solemnly swear to support and defend our Constitution, and they did, sure did. Against all enemies from Bunker Hill to the blood-soaked fields of Gettysburg. They bled on the sands on a beach named Omaha, far across the sea. They did it for you and me. Yep, for you and me. Yeah, they put their hands up and they pledged to give it all, and they did. Y'all know they did. They gave it all. They soaked the ground with their patriot blood. For you and me. That's what the flag means. What it's always meant. What it will always mean. Do y'all understand what it means? My father was a young man when he joined the Navy. 22 years worth of stories, yeah, I remember them all. He played baseball where reindeer tread. You know where at night Santa lays down his head. Yup. He shook Santa's hand and had a picture to prove it. You couldn't tell me Santa wasn't real. Couldn't do it. He was my hero, my dad. He was patriotic. He was the real deal. Some might say psychotic, cause he served in 2 wars and would have gone again if he could. He'd been important Australia and Italy, the Philippines, and all around the world. But the only land that held his heart was America. Sweet America. Only America. Nowhere but America. I remember the pride in his eyes when he talked about the Navy. Like in the Korean War, the 36 hours of death charges. And when he told me how we watched them plant the American flag. They planted the flag at the North Pole. He couldn't forget if he tried. He felt it in his chest. He told me he had that thing they call pride. He had so much love for America. Loved our flag till the day he died. He taught me how important it was to cover my heart. Set my hand over my heart. Was a symbol of the pledge of sincerity. Told me my hand over my heart. Confirmed the importance of its words. And everything those words mean. It still stirs something inside me, that same pride my father felt when I said, one nation under God. I can feel it in my chest, because the republic for which it stands within me, stands within you. The republic for which it stands within us, inside all of us, within we the people. We the people. We the people. We are America. Yeah, you know, we are America. I pledge my allegiance not just to a flag, not just to a land. I pledge allegiance to the America my father lived for and he died loving. I pledge to we the people. I will always be true, 'cause I love America. I really do. The real America. The one made up with me and you. And I love that beautiful red, white, and blue masterpiece. Miss Betsy Davis back in the day. I love seeing it waving in the wind. And that beautiful blue sky. I think we need to start saying the pledge again every day. Say it each day with me, America. Say it today. I pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag. To the flag of America.
Nice. See that? All right. See that? The cracked bell. The broken window. Mm-hmm. Let's see. This guy called Eric Doherty. Of course, man. I mean, if you're a man doing the stuff, look, when I'll go in my cars and I like to weld, I have to put myself a hoodie and not use that, a cover for the welding. That's what I do when I'm just trying to do some modification. I mean, and it's hot. Like today, yesterday. It was hot outside. Imagine the day. Yeah, of course. When was this? 12 hours. He gave a speech. So, yeah, man. I mean, it's how it is. You're going to be sweaty, of course. But you got to tolerate that. You know? And especially if you're the president or somebody important, not just for one country, for the world. I'm gonna make really a long speech just to show I can do anything. He said, yeah, I believe it. I believe it.
On July 4th, it's going to be approximately 107 degrees out. And I'm going to go and I'm going to make a really long speech just to show that I can do anything. It's going to be 107. But you know what? They also predicted the fight. On July 4th, it's going to be approximately 107 degrees out. And I'm going to go and I'm going to make a really long speech just to show that I can do anything.
Yeah.
It's going to be 107. But you know what? They also predicted the fight. On July 4th, it's going to be approximately 107 degrees out. And I'm going to go.
That is crazy, man. Leaders who put themselves in currency. Iraq, Libya. Yo. Saddam Hussein in Iraq, Muammar Gaddafi in Libya, Kim Il Sung, North Korea, Joseph Stalin in Soviet Union, authoritarian regime, Benito Mussolini in Italy. Bro, this is true, bro. That is true. Look at this. Authoritarian regime, authoritarian regime. For all these countries, Iraq, Libya, North Korea, Soviet Union, Italy, and United States has George Washington in the $1 hypothetical unauthoritarian alignment. Bruh. Look at this. Wow. I'm going to repost it. You're going to see my stuff here. I don't mind. You won't see it here. If you follow me on X, I'm a deal team too. A deal. One love deals. Alright, come on. This stuff is just falling off. There you go. Better. So some controversy, some losers trolling. Bro, honestly, here on X is full of retarded people. But I'm just addressing to what matters. Look at this. Look at this. Of course, it's AI, but it's just wow. An eagle, man. Come on. That's amazing. We saw that. American dream again. The American dream is alive again. It's something that nobody thought they'll be saying when you went through last 4 years of incompetence. That's true. You know, was last 4 years. Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. That's the craziness. Right. The Independence Day parade. Yo. Amazing. Let's listen to this.
Foundation for the greatest and most. 250 years ago, 13 colonies laid the foundation for the greatest and most enduring democracy in the history of the world.
Yep.
One driven by courage, faith, and freedom. From that moment, we became a nation defined not by where we stood, but by how far we were willing to go. We conquered vast frontiers, invented tools that shaped a modern world. We found light in the dark, and we rose from the earth. Faster, higher, farther. We pushed beyond the sky and into the unknown. We carried our courage into the cosmos, and we planted the American flag on the moon, the defining achievement of American superiority in space. Today, our curiosity stretches farther than ever. American robots search ancient rivers on Mars. New telescopes unfold to glimpse the first stars. And a new generation prepares to return to the moon, this time to stay. For 250 years, America has carried the light of humanity forward. But American exceptionalism isn't inherited. it's earned. Our greatness comes not only from what we've done, but what we're still determined to discover. Because in every era, across every horizon, America is at its best when it's reaching for something greater. America celebrates 250 years, and we are leading the world into the future.
Beautiful. All right. Yes. Let's go and look for something over here. Actually, I really wanted to see last year's celebration, 4th of July. I'm gonna give a little bit of school something. Let's take a look. We're erasing that. I know.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this
This girl says,
land.
this is BS. We're not Somalia, bro. Yeah.
Still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away.
It doesn't feel like it's Somalia.
And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I
America.
know I'm free.
Last 30s are independent.
And I won't forget the men
Bro,
who
it's
died,
good,
who
man.
gave that right to
Hey,
me.
yo.
And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today.
Yeah, man.
There ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
USA.
Yeah.
You heard that? Real force.
'Cause the flag still stands
Bro,
for freedom.
after fixing up America,
That away.
real force are gonna cry.
And I'm proud to
I'm
be
just saying.
an American, where at least I
Just saying,
know
man.
I'm free. And I won't
The
forget
304s,
the men who
the
died,
long
who
nail
gave
and
that
lashes,
right to me.
they're gonna be.
Stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Yeah.
That flag.
'Cause the flag still stands.
All right, nice and beautiful song, man. So you like after fixing America, our president, bro, man, our president fix everything, man. Fix everything. It's not easy. It hurts, of course. It hurts. But you know what? It just says Pappy Trumpo. What the? Yeah, what the? People are trolling, bro. It says here, followed by Andrew Tate and Elon Musk. Pappy Trump. All right, hold on. Well, I'm not being told about UFC 215 event on June the 14th yet because, we had that event. So for people who think this event is not just a grand spectacle, that UFC Freedom event on the White House salon isn't just entertainment for the 250th anniversary. It's planned public theater controlled. Bruh. Controlled. Excitement on official grounds meant to get clear agreement from the crowd for taking apart the old system and putting the new one in place. The public legal agreement. Yo. Bro, I'm not gonna read all these, bro. I'm just gonna take longer, bro. I gotta go to bed. So this dude, you can look it up. What are you not being told about the UFC? Okay, that's the statement. Testing. Papi Trumpo. Hey, yo. Bro, after, like I was saying, after this country is fixed, listen to me. And I want you to look at me. After this country is fixed by our president, what is gonna happen is that all these women, and I am nothing against women, I just want to be clear. I do normal things like everybody, okay? But what's gonna happen is that if these girls, they did not correct themselves and they think that everything is okay and they can be the boss bitches that they believe that they could be, have no manners, they do not correct themselves, and they do not be held accountable or acknowledge their accountability with themselves and their decisions and actions. The world will they're gonna be left in the cold. I mean, and not just there, like mark my words. These girls are unfortunately gonna be way miserable, and nobody will like to wife them. Nobody will like to wife them because they carry so much trauma. They carry so much good things ongoing that they had access in the past, like parties. I mean, like women, they just don't want to stay at home. There's very few groups of women or just women that they just are stay at home and they still do crazy things to their men. Technically, they cock them. So if the husband does not obey as she demands, he's been punished psychologically, mentally, and at times physically. Because I seen it with my buds. So we got to a restaurant and we all the boys eating, and then we were talking about it. You're not gonna get it tonight. Like, come on. And we were making fun of these guys because if he doesn't do as she says, she, she's not gonna give it to him. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So, and those guys are just like there. They have no other choice to be a miserable keychain, technically. So, um, so these girls they had access to instant parties, a lot of things ongoing. Letting Kim enjoying OnlyFans, letting Kim do their stuff. When they start getting soggy, and they start getting prunes. I mean, mm, eh, the best judge is time. That's the best judge. And you know, the coin, like my mom said, the coin falls by its own weight. So I'm just saying, man, because we saw these. Bro, we gave opinion to women, and guess what happened? Man ended up being pregnant. Man ended up being pregnant. So you go and you see that in Congress. I saw it. Like many of you saw that. This girl, they're telling her. I don't remember exactly who was it because it was not relevant to me the name of that person. But they have um I think it was in Congress or something. And she was testifying. It was like I think Hindu origin. Um, and they're telling her, but I do not understand how a man explain us how a man can get pregnant. Well, yes, she's like gaslighting. No, but yeah, well, yeah, of course, man. How in hell? How a man can get pregnant? Just speak the words. Hmm? So to me, it was just amazing. I mean, you are in one of the most important buildings in the entire nation, where you are in national TV, perhaps, and you're saying that goes against the biological laws and rules. I mean, I want to be wrong somehow, or I'm not explaining myself properly with the right words, but I'm just doesn't make sense. So, however, unfortunately, the outcome for this nowadays nowadays women that they had too much access to enjoy and gathering stuff, they're gonna start feeling that there's no way out and they're by themselves because the only thing that men are gonna take from them is just their their downtown. So and they're gonna be used by losers, by submissive losers, by Pancho and Pedro, Mohammed or John, that is gonna be yeah. They're gonna talk them. He's gonna be cocked for the first days until they start using them. Because he listens to me. Okay, I can listen to you. Anybody can listen to you. But us as people, we have things to do. We're not gonna sit there entire day and tell us what to do, girl. Because you just want to jap and talk about emotions. No, we have things to do. And for you it's much more easier because you have that mindset of easy. The easy gets, the easy comes, and the easy stays and profits. Now where you the girls that have that mindset, they're cooked. So you keep doing that, stream lives, showing, exposing yourself how God brought you to earth when you had not even reason to think. So you're profiting right now. That's fine. Keep doing your only OF. So eventually, that robots, AI, artificial intelligence will take their wombs. And guess where natality is gonna be controlled? By these girls that they have wombs, that they are fertile and they can get conceived. There's gonna be a new silly trend that these robots they're gonna start calling these girls. It is insane. And at the times these girls are gonna vanish. We're not even gonna know where they were or what happened. They're just like missing. But guess what? We're gonna see AI dolls. Well, we already have the AI dolls, but now they're gonna give they can give us babies, and they're gonna be like, "This is my image. This is my image. This is me, human." So I took my womb and I put it in a robot. That is crazy. Oh boy, that is just not okay. So I want to jump to. Oh boy, there you go. I just want to join to TikTok because look, I want to do a live stream. I'm gonna join a corn dog and I'm gonna put American flag on my car. Since last time, remember, I got these videos from here. So there's like bunch of stuff that I was just like going through. Okay. Mm. Oh, people like my video. Hey you. All right, so I want to do a video because there's like people have been telling me, "Hey, why do you do this stuff in private chats?" So, so in private chat, people tell me to speak about story. This true story that has been happening and well happened, but it's been happening to be posed um, slightly frequent about the Biscayne Mall. So I want to do some little bit of conspiracy stuff with the Biscayne Mall. These veins that they've been walking in back in 2024, and the police is like all over in Miami downtown. So I do really want to do that stuff because people, like I said, they ask me, they suggest me, hey, it would be cool. So I would like to. So I'm gonna put 4th of July. By the way, anybody knows why do we celebrate the 4th of July? Hmm? I remember when I had the 4th of July, I had to work during that day. Bro, that's crazy. Ah. Yeah, boy. 4th of July. USA. USA is independence. We all know that. But most of people, they just want to have barbecue, beer, stuff like that. Oh, look at this, Chicago. Yeah, fireworks. Yeah, I was there like a few times. The Navy Pier, yeah. They just launch stuff for the boat. That's pretty.
It is a rare sight, and we're going to see it this 4th of July if the weather cooperates. For America's 250th birthday, San Francisco will launch fireworks directly off the Golden Gate Bridge for only the 3rd time in history. The other 2 were also birthday celebrations for the Golden Gate Bridge itself. And this birthday is extra special here in the city because the Mission Dolores and the Presidio were established in 1776, meaning San Francisco is also turning 250 years old. Now, the usual spots for fireworks viewing are not going to work this time. This is normally prime seating for fireworks over the bay, but if you look over there, you can barely see the bridge, so the aquatic park is not going to be a great option. The absolute best spot to watch is right here at Crissy Field with jackets and blankets because it could get windy. But I mean, look at that view. The only problem here, the parking lot will be closed all day on July 4th, so take public transit. Now, maybe the second best viewing spot is right here on the Marina Green. The parking lot here will also be closed, but that's not a bad thing because the parking lot has some of the best views of the water and the bridge. By the way, Pier 39 also has a pretty good view, and you'll get to hang out with the sea lions while you wait for the fireworks. Now, there are lots of other events on this special 4th of July. In fact, we have a full guide to the events on our website. At 8 a.m., the American Discovery 250.
If you're looking for a last-minute July 4th getaway for the family, check out the Grandover Resort.
Nobody cares. If shit. Bro. Sounds like bro, like you're ready to get smashed. Let's see.
In my campaign for president, I pledged to give America the most spectacular birthday party the world has ever seen for America's 250th anniversary on July 4th.
Listen up, because this is exactly how Donald Trump's plan for America's 250th birthday could literally retire 9-to-5 workers on July 4th. So make sure that you watch the video till the end and save it in case it gets taken down. Now, we know that the Simpsons predict everything, like Trump becoming president, the coronavirus outbreak of 2020, and even the arrest of the Venezuelan president. But here's where things get interesting, because in a recent episode we can see Trump sitting in the Oval Office celebrating 250 years of freedom in the United States. But what caught my eye was this newspaper in front of him that mentions the crypto market prices for July 4th, 2026. It mentioned prices of Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Trump coin, which we all know, but then at the bottom it mentioned a token called America 250 would reach $1 by the 4th of July. So I had to do some research, and that's when I realized this war being fought right now is fighting foreign de-dollarization and inflation, because the US dollar is collapsing more and more every day. And now we can see all over the news that BlackRock and the United States are working hand in hand to tokenize the dollar by the end of this year. And after hearing this, I checked BlackRock's public crypto holdings, and they added America 250 to the portfolio this week. So I searched it on Coinbase, and sure enough, the token's listed at a $14.5 million market cap, and it's currently at almost 40,000 holders. Now, prediction markets show a 96% chance that Trump will announce this America 250 token by the end of July, but when I checked the top holders of the token, the number one wallet was labeled Trump, which clearly is no coincidence. And we know the last time he was tied to a coin, it made over 500 people millionaires in a single day, and we're expecting at least $10 as a target price when it gets announced on July 4th, meaning we could see over a 800x from the current levels. So of course, I bought a bag into this coin, and if you want to do the same, you can search America 250 on Coinbase or Phantom, but make sure you buy into the right one because there's tons of fakes. or comment USA and I'll send you the CA, but this is not financial advice. Do your own research.
In my campaign for president, I
That's
pledged to give
nice.
America the most spectacular birthday.
All right, look, I have to go. I'm gonna cut this video here. I'm gonna do the next alien video stuff from the Biscayne Mall that has been popping up. Look, I hope you have a wonderful 4th of July. Just celebrate with your people, your family, gather. If you have to work, you're a brave person. You know, I know nobody wants to work in the 4th of July, but if you are doing something, you're doing something for you and for the people and whatever you do. Just take care of yourself. Be good, do good, you know. Eat healthy, eat your greens, exercise, stretch, right? Have hygiene, okay? Be clean, technically, and try to honor yourself, okay? Because once you honor yourself, you honor God. So, my biggest advice for you is try to invest. Whatever you're doing, whatever you're selling, whatever is your business idea, your business plan, invest. Okay? And trying to take deductions so you can expand and diversify and do much more stuff. Make your family accountable. Like you said, like this guy said, the president is holding something good for all the people, especially American people. So even in other countries are gonna be so jealous of what is happening here. So changes could be hurtful, painful, or uncomfortable, but are for good. And everybody was getting tired of that bureaucracy mindset of people. I'd rather to have a businessman as a president. I'm being realistic and clear because a businessman think different than bureaucrats. So it's much easier to get hate from leftists, but regardless what they do, they're humans. I mean, they have a heart, they have a soul, they have things to do. I don't discriminate nobody. I'm that's not my intention, but it's just they have different bad habits, and those habits could be turned and twist into something that it could be inappropriate. So, look, I have friends that they are from the other side. You understand? So, and they claim themselves to have pronouns, but that doesn't make sense. That I mean, no, whatever. You gotta do whatever you have to do, but in your room, and I don't have anything against no one. So it's just the principles and the habits that has to be good. As long as you do good, as long as you're doing good and you keep moving forward, thinking, thriving, finding solutions, and you're good. So, like I said, it's time to go. I'm gonna try to do it other live. I hope you enjoy your time with your family, and yeehaw. Take care, okay? Stay put. Good night.